Well, I've got myself in kind of a tricky situation here because it's such a small picture, you know, 6 inches long, 4.5, I think, wide, and trying to keep track of the wet spots to drop in is a little tricky. So I'm going one by one, and I've got some colors mixed over here in little pools, and then I'm picking some that is dry. I've found I can get a cleaner look if I don't go wet and wet. As much as I like to go wet and wet and have that natural movement of the pigment, I'm sort of just moving along in little bits and having some fun. I'm doing the lily pads bigger than what they need to be because I got to be able to see where I'm going. And I did like, I'm not sure if you can see some of the pink in here for the water. That's going to be fun. So I'm just popping in little color here and there and trying to still keep it lively. So I've got various trays on the go. And the idea is just to pop in, as I say, colors and see if I can make these lily pads sort of sing. And sometimes it's taking out color as well. So, going back into some of the areas that are a little bit drier and trying to pull some color back out, some texture, and get the movement of the leaves again. But it's got golds, it's got greens, there's even some deep burnt umbers in there. But I'm really liking the blues that I've been able to put in. And then, as I say, pulling back and letting some of it just happen. So this is what I'm up to. It's a challenge. And I wouldn't mind leaving some lights or popping those in after. But it did seem to help to have the lily pads just a wee bit bigger and still leave some spots. I jumped the gun in here and put some water in because I was so dang excited. But now I'm just trying to, there was another log in the middle here, and I think I'm just going to make it another lily pad. And moving around from where areas are wet into areas that are drier, because I'm having a wee bit more success. But I have to be a little bit, but at the same time, trying to let it develop on its own. And it's just a matter of play. And I like being able to bring out some of the darks in here as well. It's just fun to see it develop, but it can knock you back on your fanny if you're not careful, if you rush it too much. I am liking this Prussian blue mixed in with the greens and sort of allowing some of the darks to, what's that now? Show off is on. That's where it's fun. And as I say, my lily pads are going to be bigger than what's in that photo, so I can get the colors that I want. And still leave room for some pinks in that later for the water. And I got to get these shadows down in here yet. So this is where I'm playing, and I hope everyone else is having a great day too. Not every day in the studio hums along as easily as we like, but we just got to go with it. So that's where I'm at, playing with my colors.